no specific creative medium immediately. There was actually a lot of discussion around whether or not we should focus much more on the genetics of the cats, because we really wanted to emphasize that smart contracts were immutable and that the characteristics weren't going to change, and genetics there were some like nice parallels to explaining how genetics would not change and evolve if, you know, once set. And so there was a brief period of time, I think, where we contemplated going pretty deep on genetics and maybe visualizing the genetics more, but ultimately determined like, no, the internet, what they love is cats, and we're going to keep it on cats. And it was clearly apparent after the first sort of brainstorming session that they needed to be very simple, because the components needed to be interchangeable. Like it was clear that what was going to be cool was these cats evolving beyond sort of their first rendition, and other people being able to create and build off of the cats. And it's easiest to do that when there's sort of a standard of the shape. And so this idea that the cat needed to be relatively standardized, that was obvious fairly early. And so that made this sort of simple, cute cartoon thing feel like a really obvious choice. But Guile, the designer who led that, gets all the credit for determining exactly what they were going to look like. We just knew cats were going on the blockchain.